welcome to CLEF Notes, brief answers to theological questions. Our question this morning, why are there animals in a manger scene? Now that might seem like a stupid question to begin with because, of course, a manger scene is a scene that's set in a stable, and in a stable there should be animals. When we think about what happened with Jesus on the night that he was born, we can think of animals that should be there, of course, according to Scripture. Perhaps a few sheep coming with the shepherds. The donkey that perhaps Joseph used to transport Mary from their hometown to Bethlehem. Often the wise men are at a manger scene. Of course, they don't appear until later when Mary and Joseph are in a house there in Bethlehem, but they're usually at a manger scene, and so a few camels show up there. But why am I even asking this question? Well, a friend of mine sent me a picture of a manger scene that has been developing at his house because of an Advent calendar. And in each box of the Advent calendar, each day, a different part of the manger scene is discovered, and his granddaughter puts the manger scene together. This was ordered online. We'll take a look and see which animal popped out the other day. Do you see it? The one that really doesn't belong there? Yeah, the pig. That wouldn't have been in a manger in first century Bethlehem, in a stable, So the question for me then becomes, well, why do we have the animals that we do at the manger scene? Well, it's St. Francis of Assisi who is credited with the first manger scene staged, and that was way back in 1223. And apparently there were live animals in his staging of a manger scene at Christmas time, and St. Francis is known as the patron saint of animals. So who knows which animals were there? I'm sure we can discover if we read St. Bonaventura's life of St. Francis. Perhaps that list is there. But it's common in manger scenes to see an ox and a donkey in the manger scene. Now, the donkey, we can say, well, that's Joseph's donkey. That's not really why it's there. And the ox, well, boy, why is that there? Well, would have been there first century. No. The reason the ox and the donkey are in manger scenes, if they are there, is to refer to Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. There it reads, "The ox knows its owner, and the ass its master's crib. But Israel does not know, my people does not understand." The ox and the donkey are in the manger scene in reference to Isaiah 1:3, where the point is made. The ox and the donkey know what's going on. They know what's going on with Joseph and Mary and Jesus, but Israel doesn't. The people of Israel, the children of Israel. And that points us to John 1, right? He came to his own didn't receive him, right? If you look in the Gospel of John. But the ox and the donkey, they're in the manger scenes that we use today because of that verse. It's a prophetic verse. It's a verse that proclaims the truth, and the ox and the donkey proclaim the truth. Who recognizes who's in that manger? Jesus, the Messiah. The Messiah prophesied in the Old Testament. Well, I hope that helps, and I hope to see you next time on CLEF Notes.